I never was an it girl. And being a teenager in my times, it just made my life so hard. Because now you see all diversity, right? All the body types are represented. The fashion is for everyone. But when I was a teenager, and that was quite long ago, we had just one it girl. And in my era was Kate Moss. I don't want to disclose my age, but Google it. And she was skinny and she was tall and she was blonde and everyone wanted to be like her. Trust me, most of the girls were the same, like similar body type. They were tall and skinny and with long hair, because being a girlish girl, that meant being an it girl, like copying what you could see in Vogue, because we didn't have social media, we didn't have Instagram, and we didn't have TikTok, and we didn't have ChatGPT. We just had a Vogue magazine where we could get some inspiration. What's the trend? What's the fashion? Now, can you imagine me being a short, not fat, but chubby person with a shoe size of 1? I couldn't wear anything short like this, really body contrasts, because I have no legs. For me, short is bodysuit. That would be okay-ish. I couldn't wear high heels because, yeah, due to my size, it's not like, even now it's hard, but back then it wasn't like I'm gonna go into the shop and now, oh, can I have a yellow one in size 1, please? You know what could I get? Hello Kitty or Barbie. That was it. I just couldn't be like the others, like having that long wavy hair. I had a curly hair. I struggled with that my entire life. I'm not struggling now, but back then being different meant that I was an outcast. I couldn't fit in. I couldn't be included. Going out with the girls when you knew that they're gonna be all sexy and really, really attractive, and you can't fit in because you're not gonna be sexy. You're gonna look hilarious. A body contrast with sneakers. That wasn't fashion back then. I'm not sure if it's fashion now. Anyway, I'm not a fashion expert. So the thing is that it made me so insecure, because obviously in your early 20s you are dating, you want to be attractive to guys, you want to be special but look good, and I could never be that girlish girl. And then I think I had a turning point. I'm not saying that I solved all my insecurities in my 20s, because that wouldn't be true, but I had a turning point. I was watching a reality show. It was bullshit, but there was one line that literally changed my life. It was a man saying that it doesn't matter why, they just have to talk about you. And I think it was like a light bulb, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna use what I have. So the next time when we went out with the girls, I knew it. I knew it. Oh, the new trend is to wear miniskirts, and everyone's gonna be in miniskirts in that club because that's the fashion. Now, if I will wear the miniskirt without high heels, I'm gonna look hilarious and I'm gonna feel so uncomfortable that I'm gonna be miserable. And you know that misery that lasts, not just that one night, the next day, the week after, it just causes like a permanent damage in you. So I thought, okay, let's just wear something different. So I became the boots girl with the really baggy clothes, and going into the club with, I don't know, 5 girls looking the exact same. Skirts, high heels, nice makeup, long wavy hair. You know, that feminine energy? That was me in boots and in baggy clothing. Everyone could realize that, oh, she's just so different. Everyone was looking at me, not because I was looking good. I bet that most people think like, oh, she's crazy. Like, look at her. Like, how she looks like. It doesn't matter. You looked at me. I learned really, really early that attention doesn't mean that you have to be like everyone else. It was hard being different because you get a lot of negative, you get a lot of mocking and bullying and just being different, not fitting in. I mean, you grew a really thick skin. I did. And I still do the exact same thing. I needed to attend an event a few years ago. It was a big event. It was a formal event. And I'm wearing always black. That's a different story. Why? But I do. What people would wear on a formal: black, navy blue, dark green. Well, I don't have any other color than black in my closet, but I wouldn't go to an event wearing black because I'm tiny, I'm gonna be transparent, nobody's gonna remember me. It's not how we make an impact. So I bought a pink suit, neon pink. If you would have gone to that room, you would just see a neon dot. That was me because everyone else was dark. I realize now that I'm doing this with a strategy, like it's a tactic. Back then it was just, I hate myself the way everyone wants me to look like. I need to be myself. And I'm a strong believer that if you can't walk in high heels, if you can't wear that dress, you're gonna look so insecure because those girls, they forced it. I could walk in my boots so confident because it's not hurting. First of all, we all know that high heels hurts. It's not like I have to be careful not to fall. Like that's a main point, right? I can be in my baggy clothes and boots and I could be me. And that was the first step of me being confident in my skin, me being me and benefiting from it. And yeah, I see now the world is different because being different somehow is an asset and people still want to be like everyone else. I don't get it why. But back then, it just taught us you have to push through. It's not just about the thick skin. You have to own who you are. And if I wouldn't watch that, reality show, I might be miserable still now, but I'm not. And it's not about the bravery. Following the crowd, I'm always gonna be not good enough, right? Trying to be like you, I'm never gonna win. So I have to be like me. And I learned that, and that was a long way, just to clear all my insecurities. Now I don't have any. I know who I am. I learned the hard way. And I use every weakness I have just to have a leverage.